We are starting the Gammon tournament. This is the initial round with 94 ministers. They are already posted on the notification call at the same time. You can check some of the numbers from our software. We are currently estimating 7 points per match with your opponents. We allow one rating for both sides. Blocks are mandatory. You can just throw one block for contest. Cross the game from 21 minutes 10 or 50 seconds delay.
Okay, am I on? I'm on. He's so excited.
Maybe we just have a nice conversation and talk a little bit about backgammon.
Yeah, just all backgammon.
No, it's just a little bit about backgammon. It's gonna be.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very nice to have you here, Bill.
Well, thank
Very
you.
happy to have this match. If you wouldn't mind letting me know about a little bit about our players and the kind of match we have in store for us. We have a doubles match, of course, incoming, which I'm not used to commenting on. I normally like to listen to what the players are saying and kind of hear behind the scenes, but it's also fun to have the whole commentary team here behind a match like this. I look forward to watching this. I just met the players.
We've got, and this is a first round match. There's 94 teams starting, and they're taking rebuys.
Okay, to fill up the 128
we could end up
bracket.
with, well, they'll cut it off at 128.
Yes.
So anyway, we've got AB is Abdul Barakat and Sabah Al-Sabah from, they're from Kuwait. Barakat in the purple shirt sitting down there, he won the Merit Middle East Grand Prix.
He was just telling me for over 60 grand.
Yeah. So he's an accomplished player. And then we have two gentlemen from Israel, Mr.
Liechtenstein.
Itzhar Lichtenstein and Chaim Levy.
Fantastic.
So, they moved the board.
No. Tara. Check the board before we begin. It's a bit askew now. Tara.
You saw it.
Exactly where it is.
Yes, the board does not move. Everything else can move. Everything is good. I think many people have made that, I myself included.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
So anyway, this should be fun, interesting. Now I understand, and very briefly, we're going to focus pretty much on the match here, but I was told Mr. Saba,
yes,
it's his first tournament. He plays backgammon and he plays chess, and I guess probably as many people in that general geographic area probably grew up playing backgammon.
Yeah, I mean, I got my introduction to backgammon through chess.
Yeah, and he's never played in a tournament, so this will be fun.
Well, I know one thing. I never played in a tournament, and then when I did, I played great. I played great. I was like, oh, I'm good at this. This is all right. I like it.
So anyway, I know Mr. B, Abdul Barakat there in a purple shirt. I've met him a number of times at the Cyprus Oasis tournament, and like I said, he won the Merit Middle East Grand Prix in Cyprus just here 3 or 4 months ago. A big field with a lot of grandmasters.
Yes, of course.
He was really crowing there.
And he was running through them, which is good. I mean, your win rate, that's the most important thing.
Here we go, 7-point match. Time delay, what is it? It's 21 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, it's a 15-second because it's a doubles.
Doubles, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So it's consulting doubles, of course. And let's see what happens.
I like the watch that just flashed across the screen, I'll tell you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a nice one. It was a nice one. Certainly beats my watch.
Okay, so here we go.
All right, so 3-2.
3-2. There we go.
Very nice opening roll, of course. Splitting, bringing the back checker down, getting ready to diversify both sides of the board. 4-1.
4-1.
All right. The normal opening play here is just to hit and then split the back checkers. Anytime somebody splits to the 4 or 5 point in the opening, we generally want to hit. I know it's a bit nervous sometimes because we're afraid that we're going to get hit back, but the reason why we do it is so our opponent doesn't anchor and stuff like this. And even if we get hit, it's not really the end of the world because it just changes the dynamic of the game. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're losing when we get hit back.
Okay, 5-2. So here we go.
Hop out and make the 11. Seems like a very good play. The 2 seems pretty clear. What we do with the 5 is less important, but that is my play, so I like it.
Okay. 5-2.
5-2, okay.
We're not getting any straightforward rolls here.
No, nothing
out of
that
the
hits,
gate,
you know, so that's good. It leads to a simpler game plan, of course, which is nice to play sometimes.
Oh, down checkers, no good.
Checkers, is it legal? No? Okay.
No.
No worries.
3-4.
I liked 4-2 better than 4-3, though, that's for sure.
Gonna
So maybe I keep the game plan simple, right? We just
step
do
up
this.
and go to the mid, huh? Or he's
Yeah,
gonna
just
go
step
down.
up.
Yeah, I think so.
If we play down, they might hit us with a 6, so I like stepping up. Looks pretty good.
Okay, very good.
I think both sides agree.
Kind of interesting. I think it's been fair. Oh, this is pretty straightforward there, but I don't know. Can we get back to?
Double 4s, all right. So there's many plays here. I like, you know, making the 7, making the 9 also seems pretty strong. Making the 7 and the 9 makes a solid 4 prime, which is good.
Yeah, I agree with you. The 5 point is
Very strong
ultimately
as well.
valuable.
Yeah, of course. So it's hard to choose, you know. They see both plays, of course, and it's hard to decide. I mean, I'm not exactly sure which one I would choose. They both look very good to me. This helps to utilize those checkers,
Wait,
though.
Put those back. You've already moved 2 before that. Okay.
I think making the 7 or making the 5 is probably a little better than making the 2, so I would do one of those.
Okay.
This one is totally
That's fair
fine.
enough.
Yeah, of course. And then, of course,
Okay.
white is just hoping they roll something to
hoping
make
to
the
roll
5
something to
point,
make
and
that
6-5
6-5.
doesn't do that. But it does escape a back checker, so that is nice. 6-5s oftentimes just run to the midpoint, and it does here. 4-2 makes the 4. It's a great shot. Of course, white is still hoping to roll a 3-1, 3-2.
Well, he would hit with
2-1.
almost anything, would he not?
Yeah, of course. And 5-1 looks like one of those hitting numbers because I would be a bit nervous about letting black just roll here. And of course, I don't want them to escape either.
Yeah.
So this looks good. And, you know, I'm not sure. I don't know what the race is currently, but, you know, you could think about a cube here. Doesn't seem unreasonable. A lot of numbers hit.
Could pick up the second checker. Could
yeah, of
do
course.
something pointing over there.
If they double, I would take, but that doesn't mean it's not a cube, of course. So I would count the race. Yeah, this looks like a great cube.
Volatile cube.
Certainly a volatile position. If they roll a 5, they're doing good, that's for sure. And a lot of numbers hit with a 5. 11 direct 5s, 1-4, 3-2, right? That's a lot of numbers. Also, some numbers enter and hit on the 3-point. And if you hit on the 3-point and they don't hit back, they might turn into a pass as well.
Okay, they let it go.
And they let this one go. Okay, so definitely a good cube if you can get a pass out of it.
Well, and that gives them probably a good read
Yeah,
going into this
definitely, you know,
match,
like
or
just
through the match as well.
it would give me a lot of information and go, okay, well, you know, if this position looks scary, maybe I can double things that look scary and those positions get respect.
Wait. I think he's a wee bit nervous playing in it.
No, well, you know, sometimes I've done it where
All of us are like
I
that.
just forget which direction we were going, you know,
Yeah.
when I set it up.
Okay, here we go. 1-0.
Nice.
Barakat and Sabah.
Nice start to the match. (6-2), the normal opening play just splits and comes down. (3-2), okay. And this just splits and plays 13-11 normally, but coming up with both is a fine play.
Not unreasonable.
Double fours. This
again.
looks pretty strong. Yeah, I don't mind going for the blitz.
No, that goes to the
It goes to
four.
the 4-point, though. It's even better because it actually points on them. And then if you're going to make this one, you might as well make the 2-point as well, right?
Right. I think so.
That would increase the number of...
Number of dancing numbers, and you don't
Exactly.
strip your midpoint.
You could also hit on the 3. That might even be better. That is a good find, I think. 2 on the roof is 2 on the roof,
on the
right?
roof. A lot
I
to
didn't
be
see
said
that
for
play
2 on the roof.
originally. And after
And a
4-6,
dance.
the cube is
Here we go
coming.
again.
What an amazing play, followed up by a less than amazing roll.
These guys are changing seats fairly regularly.
No,
here.
I would change seats if I'm rolling poorly, for sure. This happened to me in New York the year I won the doubles tournament with my student.
Yeah.
We got down 6-0 in a match to 7, and I go, listen, I love you, but we need a new shooter.
Get out of this chair.
We changed seats all of a sudden. We won 7-6 against Steve Sachs in the semifinals and went on to win the finals.
Okay. Here we go.
And so you got to change the
5-4.
shooter. Makes perfect sense
Whoa,
to
whoa,
me.
whoa, whoa, whoa. They're 5.
Yeah. Black wins the opening roll.
No problem.
You got to try, you know? So the 4 splits
If
and
it
the
works,
5 comes
it
down.
works, you
Yeah.
know. And then you get to roll too.
And you get to roll again, right? Yeah.
Okay, 5-4. Here we go. No problem. 6-3.
6-3. The book play here is to play 13-7, 8-5, hitting on the 5-point because we hit on the 5 anytime we can hit on the 5 on the
Yeah,
second
you
roll,
don't want
generally.
them to make the 5. So
That's for sure, because if they make the anchor, it consolidates the game, right? So
there
now
it is, huh?
that hits, actually.
It does hit, actually.
So hitting is certainly the best play. Nice play.
Okay, put it on the bar. There you go. Okay. Two, 6. Now, you do come out with the 6 or slot the bar? I'll come out with the 6.
Or the other team. All right.
Mr. Brandon getting us, huh?
For the brand.
3-2.
3-2. I like.
Okay,
Oh, so the
fair
3
enough.
could have hit on the bar point. So I think that might have been a little bit better. I think he sees it now. They're pointing to it. Yep.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, he's got to make. Ooh.
I've missed bigger plays than this for
Did I
sure.
misread that? Yeah, it's double 4s. I saw it initially as a 5.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty good play. You
Yeah,
know,
that's-
you could make the 5, but this makes the 9, which blocks that back checker's escape, and
Such as that. Now you
exactly.
can make the bar.
Yeah, making the bar looks like a good play now. It would hinder White's back checker's escape route, which I think is important. Yeah, that's a big swing, actually, because if you rolled 6-3 the other way, they would have escaped. 2-6, 3-5, hit this outside checker. 3-6
3
doesn't.
makes the 3.
It does
No,
make the
doesn't.
3-point on their head,
Yeah, it makes the 3.
but maybe it's better to just try
Maybe
to
it's better.
escape.
Jailbreak, huh?
Certainly a good decision. I think I would run,
I think I would run as well.
because if I get
If it
away with
works,
that, I'm
you're,
doing really well.
it
And if I
works.
make the other play and they just enter, maybe
Yeah.
I haven't accomplished as much as I thought. So yeah, I do like the idea of running, but of course pointing has its merits, and it might just be right for all I know. I'd be worried a little bit about the 4-6 and the 5-5 and the 4-5 from the roof, but I can be a bit of a nervous Nelly. I'm not sure if I like
I'm not
coming all the
sure.
way up.
I might go to the 4 and go 8-7, but
Yeah, going to the 4 and playing 8-7, I think, is a better play for sure. It helps to diversify
this way
your
you don't
builders.
really have a 4.
Yeah, and this
you
one
like.
you have to stack up, which I'm not sure I like, even though it does make it a safer play if they will attack you, right? So there's merit to
I
this
would
as
go
well.
to the 4 and go 8-7, but let's see what they decide. Now, as we said, this is
That's not, yes, enter
that's
here and
legal.
then play
On the
8.
four.
Yep, I think that's a pretty good play, actually. I like that it creates another builder to help build in front of it. Even though it does put us under the gun of all these attackers, double twos.
I like this.
It's a bit too strong. 4-3, not as strong. It does make the 5 points.
8 or the 9 and the 10 if you wanted.
I don't
Makes the
like
5
that as
point.
much as making the 5 probably. You could also hit on the 4 and step up is a legitimate play as well. You could hit on the 4 and make the 10. But making the 5 seems pretty strong long term. But one of the things about hitting is it will stop them from building and making their 5 or 4 point on their next roll, and it will help you escape in a lot of different variations. The problem I have with this, of course, is that it still leaves a shot, right?
Yeah.
And it gets rid of the midpoint.
And really, the 10 point doesn't do you much good, so it's just.
Well, it does block their 6s to escape, but the 4-3. No,
The run.
4-3 can run.
Oh, it does. Okay.
If they want, yeah. Could have made the 4, but running is probably better. 6-5, right? And now black is doing good again. You play this down and slot the 5 point.
Yeah. Now he's
I think
looking to make the.
white is winning
9
the
or
race,
10.
so I wouldn't double yet. Since you're leading 2 points to nothing, I think I would be a bit more conservative with the cube and just wait until I have a bigger race lead. But maybe it's okay. Like, I could count the
Maybe
race.
they've got that read of them being very risk averse.
6-2 is a great roll. It makes the 4 point and cleans up the blot. $96, 104, 10, 13, 15, 17. 12, 60, 72, 82, 92.
I'm just by the seeing what little I was
98,
going to say. He's
100
going to cube here.
101 plus 5, so 107. So what did I say the other one was? 17, so they're up by 10 pips. I think the cube is decent positionally as well, right? I mean, if they make the 5, you will have lost your market, most likely, unless they roll an ace immediately.
And again, they've gotten a pretty good read out of these guys in the.
Yeah.
Particularly the first game. The second game was kind of a given.
Mm-hmm. So they could think that this position is scary enough to pass. And I mean, it is definitely not enjoyable, but even if they fill in the 5, they could roll a 1. Okay, yeah, they got to pass.
Okay. 3-0.
So this is teaching me something about, what the players want to take and what they don't want to take. So
Score change.
if they're giving me stuff like this, right, what I would think to myself personally is like, okay, now if the position becomes gammonish on the other end and they're doubling me,
They're all having a good time.
maybe I just
Ducking it
give
up.
them a pass as well. That might be a take, just to keep the volatility low, so I can just maybe just get 1 point at a time, 1 point at a time in my strong positions. That looks scarier than the execution might be. 3-1.
Okay, 3-1.
It's nice to win the
That
opening
will
roll like
work.
this all the time. And now they're at a 4-away score, so the gammons are pretty valuable for them. 6-3 generally plays to the 18 and stops and just comes down. That way we can try to make an advanced anchor. You stop in front of the stripped 8 point. 3-1
That's a
hits,
hit.
and I would
split.
yeah,
personally.
both plays I think are probably close. This, of course, would help your attacking plan. Splitting helps your escaping plan. Escaping wins more games. This will win more gammons. I think both are totally fine. Double twos is a great shot. And maybe you can play
down.
13-11. I like this.
Okay.
Unstacks the high point.
Oh,
Double
man,
fours is strong.
He's got double fours down.
20-point anchor and maybe make the 9. Making the 9 is
Four in every game.
making the 9 is better than making the 4 because you have more of a compact structure, a longer structure as well. And then, I mean, after this, if they don't make an anchor or hit you, you can maybe think about the cube at a 4-away score.
Oh.
This play is decent as well. It escapes a bit more, but I like making the 9, and I hope they make the 9. But for sure, I make the 20. Making the 4 is fine, but definitely make the 20. But I personally would make the 20 and the 9. And then I would be very, very happy with what's going on here, you know?
I would be with you, Justin, on that, but
5-1. Okay, and from what I've seen before, I have to cube after they slot the 5, right?
yeah, they've
I'm not sure if it's a
shown
cube.
terrible risk averseness. Although now he's up 3-0 too, so you
Yes, but at the 4-away score, the gammons are very valuable.
Right.
But maybe you're right. It's just better to hold off. This makes the 9. Making the 9 is very strong. Nice play, nice play. 5-3 should just make the 5 point, I think.
Yep.
Strengthen your
Now-
position a bit. Now I definitely don't
Now-
double against my opponents here.
They hadn't decided on the.
Yeah, if
making
they
the
haven't hit
5
the
for
clock,
sure.
then their
Yeah.
turn isn't done.
Okay.
But I think this is the best play.
That-
Because if you escape with a 5-3, you're running into a double shot anyway, so you should probably strengthen your board. Double
Uh-oh.
threes, what a shot.
Makes the
I
bar.
No, I
What
don't
do you
think
think?
so. I think I could just come all the way around and then double. And, I mean, okay, it fails to 6-5, but I don't want to get hit necessarily either, right? So if I just come all the way around and they don't roll a 6-5, I think I can double, right? And I think that would have been my play. This obviously would have ended it either way if they got missed, but I'm not sure. Coming all the way around has a lot of merit, though.
And what do they do here? They just roll.
Yeah, you just have to do this. Maybe this is better. Maybe they can double from the roof here anyway.
Well, that was my. I really
Yeah,
meant what.
I
what
wouldn't.
does black?
I wouldn't,
do
by
here?
the way. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. But
No. The board itself isn't strong enough, though the prime is long enough. Because you could be counter-primed here, right? They could roll
easily,
something well.
one
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, you could roll like 2-6 here and not be so happy. So I think leading, it's pretty safe to wait. There's no need to like give your opponent the opportunity. Oh, what a great roll.
Nice.
This is certainly the best. Maybe
What was
double
that
ones is
sound I
better.
heard? Was that the back door slamming?
Oh, 2-3. Back door is not closed for
Uh-oh.
sure. They rolled their best as well. Nice roll. I see why they switched rollers. Sometimes the guy's got a hot hand, you know? Once they've made this advanced anchor, I'm less inclined to want to double sitting on the 16 point because it might be hard to clear. And if I rolled double 6 and missed my market, I'm not too upset. You know, I go up by 4 on a race to 7. Feels pretty good.
Yeah. Now, had they not rolled that 2-3, though, I got to think they would.
Oh, the game would have been well over, and it would have rightfully been a very big pass. So
That goes on around.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure of the race, though, of course. If they're up by a lot, maybe you do anyway. 5-4,
Yeah,
no, they have
and
to play.
You know, I always be it on the mid or on like
Yeah.
16. In this case, I like to get down to 2 checkers, so all the doubles work
Much better.
much better. Typically, to clearing the
I
point.
still would want another race here, so I mean, I'll count black. So what is this? This is 70, 88, 98, 108, 120 for black. Is that right?
70, 88, 32, 120.
Yeah. '96, 106, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And 130 white has.
Okay, so slot the deuce and make the 3. Oh, that's 2 threes. Yeah. There we go. 5-3.
5-3 seems like a
Okay.
decent play to me.
I can live with that. And he could have played it where he slotted the front of the prime as well.
Yeah, I think slotting the deuce might be better, actually. If you use the 3 to cover and then slot the deuce, Bill, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good play as well.
Okay.
5-1,
Here's where
okay.
It gets interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I break my outside point yet. I think I will just break the 5 prime. Because if you do it the other way, where's your ace, you know? It looks like you would have to leave multiple direct shots. 3-2, just slots the
You might
front
wanna-
and then plays from 6 to 4.
Yeah.
This is good.
Save a 6 in
Yep.
this case, I think.
This is how much that 2-3 they rolled saved them, right? I mean, now they have to do all this stuff instead of just cashing the game again. 3-1 just covers the 3-point. Nice play. Nice roll. Nice position.
Okay, he can sustain this roll, but now it's who blinks first pretty much from here.
Yeah, it looks like black certainly has a timing advantage, but I would still make the board.
Okay, somebody's got to blink. Now that's nice. He can play it inside and
not have to break one of the outside points. That's really nice.
If white rolls a 6, 6-5.
6-5 is a great shot. You can play 2 down
obviously.
and not have to do anything with your anchor.
I'd have to leave a shot and don't have to break the anchor.
This is a super joker. I mean, it's not like double 6, so maybe just a regular joker. Double 4s, double 6 would have been the best, but of course,
not a winning roll, but it's a saving roll.
It is a breath of fresh air, that is for sure. But still, you know, I like black's position here because white is still back in their home board.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Blows.
I probably wouldn't double this because they're on their anchor, which makes them feel comfortable. I noticed them not being on their anchor is what makes them feel uncomfortable. In 5-3, they can't really play all that well. This is actually probably the worst number.
Worst number.
So you can leave 2 outside shots, or you can break your 6-point. I hope they don't break their 6-point. But I also hope they don't have to leave these double shots. Am I missing the roll? No, this is just
what
the
else
worst
is there,
roll.
man? I think it's the worst roll.
It is certainly the worst roll.
I think I'd just take them from the back.
Yeah, I think you have to.
So
You have
what's
to
that?
leave them a 7, and you have to
11
leave 9.
and 11 and 13.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it's not my fault that I rolled this number, so I just have to do what I can do. And I thought I would see this play, but I hope they don't do this because the problem with this is that you have to roll next roll as well, and it just might get worse, right? Especially now that you have the 6-point gone. You might have to do this next roll, and then with the 2-point gone, maybe there's more numbers that hit you, like 5-2, right?
Yeah.
At least now 5-2's blocked. 4-3, 6-1 hits. 4-5 and 6-3. That's not that many numbers. Although it's more than I'd like to leave. 5-4 is a hitter.
Wow.
Nice roll, but there's no saying you don't roll 1-6. It could happen. And of course the cube, yeah. Dangerous roll.
Oh, you got to roll on the other.
Got to roll
side.
on your other side.
You told him. Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Now,
Well,
send it back.
no, I think it's too good. I think you hop out. No, you hop out with the 4 and do this. Yeah, that's for sure. Certainly much better. 6 prime and you escape. 1-3, double 1s would be a great number from the roof here. 1-4 would also be good. Gets to clean up the blot. Anything with an ace that enters.
Yeah. If he gets hit, it's staring of getting Gammon in the face.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I just do this. Maybe I'm a little worried he gets hit with a 1 and then enters with an ace, but maybe then you can just double from the roof if you get nervous. There's a 6 prime, you know. This will put a lot of pressure on that blot if they don't enter. Double 2s. 2-1, no.
Wasted a 3.
6-1, stay there, just cover.
Stay there.
I would bring the checker in instead of doing that. I don't know what I'm helping by staying back.
Knocked again.
And he rolls the 3.
A
1,
little overkill on 3.
2, 3, 4.
2 checkers. Oh.
Now they win quite a few gammons here. Double 5s. 1, 2. Okay, they're making this play, which is probably
how greedy
fine.
Do you get? I think
Well,
I think you can play to the ace.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine. This is definitely the play that wins the most games.
12, 13 crossovers to save it. So this is good.
4-3 fans.
Okay, they might start thinking about coming in.
Yeah, that would be great.
Wax perspective. Well,
6,
one
no.
in, one out. Okay.
6, nice entering number. This will help save the gammon, which is the most important thing here. It doesn't look like this game can be won from their side. So getting off the gammon would be a very big win. 6-5, great shot for them.
Helps a lot.
I like the other one, but it doesn't matter
I like
all that
the other
much.
one, but not a huge difference.
Not a huge difference. 6-1. They're going to need some more big rolls, hopefully some doubles to help them get off of this. 5-4 is a big roll.
Double, but it's a big roll.
Yeah, I would get the 2 crossovers and take the back checker and just bring it all the way around.
There you go. Nope.
They could very easily save this as long as white doesn't roll a double. Oh,
Sorry?
No. Okay, now it's going to be much
Now,
harder.
double in reply is necessary.
3-1, 2 checkers in. Yep. No, not that way. Yeah, this way. Good.
There you go.
We don't want to waste any pips bearing in.
Particularly in this case.
Yes, of course, and we're just trying to save the G. We're going to need doubles in order to do it, so
Gotta have a set.
be good to start now with like double 5s or better. That would very much help out your situation.
Well, you go.
So no, you go 6 down, then 5 in. That way you can bring more
the
checkers in
double
with double
4s
ones.
working.
But no, double 4s. Maybe this is better because you get double
I think
4s.
It's better because of the double 4.
Yeah, I think you're right. So double 3s are better, and you save the gammon. And I see an ace,
Wrong
so
double.
that doesn't work.
Wrong side. Needed the other side of the dice.
Yes.
Okay, 4-3 for Liechtenstein and Levy. It's like someone's got to take a.
So now that AB and are at a 4-away score, they should be looking to double a bit sooner in gammonish positions.
Ooh,
They rolled a 9. What can you do?
what can you do?
What can you do? They rolled a 9. That was out of your control. You rolled 5-3, which is your worst number. And then they rolled their best.
You know what's fun, and it's kind of just a great element of backgammon. These guys are having a lot of fun too.
Yes, they do look like they're having a great time.
Between each other, they're having a good time, and backgammon's a social game. You get that a lot, and doubles is an even more social.
Certainly, having a partner there to talk moves through, bantering a little bit back and forth with the other players.
And so this is cool. This is cool. Now, I was going to mention, we did mention early on, this has started with 94 teams, but they are taking rebuys. So if you lose, you can rebuy and start anew in the first round up to a 128 bracket.
Yep. Richard Stubbe said, I thought we weren't getting commentary. Well, that has changed.
So
It will work for food. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Who is that? Great stream.
It's been a fun match so far.
Yeah, it's been
Both
a
teams seem
fun,
they have
entertaining
high
match
spirits.
from my perspective, and so that's cool.
We have Peter M. Jarvis, hi from New Jersey. We have Timperfit, 723. Hi, Bill and Justin. Nice to see you. Richard Stubbe in the chat. Thank you very much. Decided to come back for one more after dinner, you know. I was just kicking around the playing room, so why not? Everyone else is engaged in their doubles match, so there weren't really any duets going on.
94
But
teams starting out,
yeah,
so that's
so that's
188 people back there.
basically most people that are here. Not everyone. There's some people that are resting up for the main event. But most people play doubles. It's one of my favorite
it's just
events.
Such the social aspect of it. It's a lot of fun, and for the best and or the luckiest, it can be profitable too.
Yes, of course, especially here. especially here. You know, when you have 94 teams plus rebuys, the winner gets a nice chunk of change, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you get 128 teams, I think it was 420
As an entry for a team?
So it's like 450,000 thereabout prize pool.
That's certainly bigger than when I won my doubles in New York, I'll tell you.
So,
and bigger than when I won doubles in Cambridge.
You win doubles in Cambridge?
In the UK.
Yeah?
Yeah, with Blake. With Blake Fleetwood.
Oh, really? Ah, okay.
We got a trophy and train fare home.
Is that right? Train fare home. How much was that worth?
No.
€5?
It's actually a really nice tournament. Cambridge is a beautiful town. Blake was driving the boat, punting on the river.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. While I was sitting in the boat, and his wife was in the boat as well, you know. It's a good time.
Okay. The gladiators are returning to the arena here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you have one person, you know, making the final decision on the checker plays and the cube decisions, but of course the team works together. They can discuss checker plays and cube decisions together, right? And every team is just working as a team together for the common goal of winning. That's it, right? So
And this is pretty good.
Normal
I
backgammon.
think, you know, Barkot Abdul is a much more experienced player than Saba is, and he's letting Saba shake the dice and move the checkers and giving a little
experience behind the board.
consulting along the way.
Good.
Okay, Gigi says
6-2, they win the opening roll
€500
again.
Team. In fact, I think she's right. It's 420 and 80.
Oh, okay.
420 prize
And
pool
the entry is 80. Yep. Makes sense.
So somewhere 50,000 euros. Which
Not bad.
I don't even know what the cut rate is nowadays, or exchange rate. Okay, here we go.
6-5 is a double hitter, and this hits on the ace as well.
Now, these guys, Barkot's played enough and gotten streamed enough. He knows, keeps telling everybody not to stack checkers.
5-2.
Good
roll to enter both. Yes, makes it easier for us to see, even though it's black checkers sitting on a black bar. When I designed my backgammon board, I made sure the checkers didn't match the color of the board itself, just because I can't see black checkers on a black bar. I think it's just a personal thing. My eyes don't work. I mean, they see really well, but for some reason,
5 point now.
I get tired.
To execute here. Gets a 1-4. Okay.
1-4 is a great roll.
Got to come down.
13-9. And a good roll for white, of course, would make the bar from the roof. Anything with a 6 would be a great shot. And even if I rolled a 3-6, I'd probably just make the bar.
4-1. Now he's going to make the bar anyway. Huh?
Yeah, this looks like a good improvement.
Not quite the significance as it would have been otherwise.
Yeah, black would love to roll a 6 here. 6-2 would be a good roll. 5-1 hits outside.
Yeah, the hard way.
That's a nice improvement.
6 the hard way.
And it duplicates the number 5 to hit from the roof. So if you enter and roll a 5, you can't hit both unless you roll double 5s. And they do roll the 5.
And now he has his...
I think that's the 5 I want to hit. Because here, if they enter and roll a 2, they can make the 9 or something, and then that would be a really solid improvement to their position.
Yes, there will be a different board later in the tournament.
But this is the board that I have at home that I use to make the Galaxy YouTube videos, which I would suggest all of you go check out, of course. Coaching videos with sequences taken from real games.
Because Tara actually designed this layout with a Monte Carlo board. So that's why the Nova board doesn't quite fill the frame.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, he has his options here. I like this.
Looks strong.
You know, he could have made the 16, but you would rapidly probably have to give up the 16 anyway. So 3-2.
So I make the
Gotta
anchor and I
button it
play
up and hit him.
13-11. I'm not going to hit, I don't think. I think it's too loose. I think you get hit back too frequently. I don't
Yeah,
think you
that's
get to
right.
keep
With
it
him-
very often.
With him owning the 18, you get hit a lot.
I think that is a very solid play. Very well regulated. So people have a hard time not hitting when they see a blot.
Are they rolling on the wrong side now also? I'm confused.
It's okay. It wasn't a good roll.
Okay, roll on. 6-3 is good.
6-3 is fantastic. It
Makes
makes
it
the
5.
5 point. One of the best. Only 6-1, and maybe double sixes or some other double would be better.
Okay, this guy must be left-handed. Is he? Because he rolled it. Huh? Whatever.
I like how much of a good time they're having. It's really nice. That's how I play. I like to have a good time when I play, you know?
Yeah.
I talk to the players. If you all wouldn't mind smashing the like button, subscribing to the Backgammon Galaxy YouTube channel, it'd be really important for the algorithm. Thank you all for doing so. It's not every day you get to stream a doubles match, so it's pretty cool we get to see one. 5-2 hits outside. This is a great shot for the black team.
Yeah, this could greatly change the perplexion of this.
Certainly does.
Wow. Talk about a lot of hitters.
Yeah, that is a lot of shots. That is a lot of shots.
Even though you're stacking the mid more, I like this better.
Yeah, I do. It's harder for them to point on me here. It's harder for them to attack me. It feels a little bit safer for the time being. Even though I don't love having that giant stack there, it just feels a bit more natural. Double six. Don't want to have to re-roll that one, but I will. 3-1. Definitely not as good as the other one, but you could play the 3 down and play 6 to 5.
11 and 5. Yeah. They're in great position if they on the next shake, unless White can do something big here.
Okay, 4-2. Yeah, you could do this. You could cover as well. Covering seems reasonable, breaking the 7 to make the 3. That way, if he runs out into the outfield, you can hit him, and then there won't be a blot on your board. 4-4, best number possible.
This is his specialty. Is
And you
double
can
fours.
run all the way out to the midpoint as well.
I think he's rolled it. I'm certain he's rolled a double 4 in every game.
Oh, that seems pretty reasonable then. I like that.
Yeah.
And here, this brings you much closer to a cube. 2-6. Plays
You gotta
down.
take it down now. Now.
Looks like it's going to be hard to bring home, but you are trailing, and 6-5 is not the best.
Just got to hit it, I guess. Huh?
Well, you could play safe. I don't know the
you
race.
could play safe, but
Haven't turned the cube yet. You are at a 4-away score, so I mean, it does make sense that you want to blitz. There is a blot on their board, and maybe if they fan, you just get to win. So yeah, let's go for it. It does look like there are plenty of good sequences here, provided it doesn't start with a 2. I like it. The problem with not doing this is they could just roll a 5 and hop out, right? And then, no, it's, a 2 and a 4.
hit
It's
and
definitely
cover.
a reason not to hit. That's like their best number for sure. Oh, Richard, I didn't know you were colorblind. Yeah, that would definitely be hard. I like that board, but I didn't know that you couldn't see it. If I were playing you in the finals, I would definitely want to use it then.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving away your secrets. Okay, yeah, I think you just button it up.
Safety first. Very lucky to get out of there after a 2-4.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, no, I would just play 2 down, I think, from the mid. When you hold the 18, you don't need the mid anymore, you know? And that's a very common theme,
very
and you
much
get to keep
true.
your priming structure a little bit better. So I would just give it up. Nice, I like this play. It's okay, too.
Yeah, it's
Okay, they offer the cube.
here we
They were
go.
in a better position before, I think, when they didn't offer the cube, but maybe they can get one snuck by here. They are at a 4-away score, and it does look a little bit scary. Okay, they do take. Maybe they roll something good here.
have a lot of flexibility to clear these things.
5-4 just brings the
Goes
checker
to
into
the
the 4
4,
point.
yeah.
Brings another builder bearing in to attack, maybe next roll.
Okay.
6-4, wow, what a shake. And they might
Nice
be up in the
shake.
race. Maybe not, I don't know. I haven't counted, but it looks close-ish. This makes the board.
That would have been nice had the
And
guy
this is not going to be easy to bring home without doubles, I'll tell you that. And it looks like they're running out of outside timing, Black is.
And White's got a bit more time.
4-2 makes the board, so now they're getting ready for the contact, but maybe they can just breeze through with a double. 5-1, not yet. I leave that checker in the outside,
Leave it.
and I play to the ace point because I want to save a 6 for when things go wrong. I have a little bit more timing, and I think his teammate is pointing it out that, like, hey, you know, if we roll a 6, we're going to be in a bad spot here.
That's right.
And saving a 6 seems like a very solid idea. 5-1 makes the
Nice
point.
shake. Now he can sustain and ideally at least one more roll by having saved that 6.
6-5, okay. Would have been better the other way. And now they have to break the 6 to cover the 1, but it's okay. White can't release the mid yet, but this is okay. Is that right? Does that go there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I missed it. I didn't see where it started, obviously. 5-4, not great. They can't leave a shot yet.
Go to the 1, but now White may have to leave a shot.
Nah,
on this roll.
only if they roll 6-1. And nobody ever rolls 6-1 here.
I'm sorry?
And nobody ever rolls 6-1 here. Is anyone sick of me doing that yet?
I told you, they may have to leave a shot.
Yeah, I mean, so they have no cube. They've got nothing. They've already given the cube away. They would have loved to have rolled something to hit, but the other opponent's board is too strong, I think, to be leaving shots. I mean, the only other legitimate play is to play 2 down from the mid and leave a 2, which is
Right.
12 numbers, but their board is so strong, but maybe it's actually the best play now that I think about it. Everything is just getting worse
If
for
you
Black.
get away with it, it's
Yeah, I think maybe
All but
it was
10.
better to just pay,
And he would have gotten
pay
away
now,
with it.
yeah. Because it could be worse next roll.
whoa. What is that?
Well, I guess if they roll double 6, you'll be happy that you did this. But if they roll something like 6-2, you won't be. But I guess this plays better for double 6 if Black rolls double 6.
Doubtlessly that is true.
Yeah. And yeah, I would stay outside for another roll. Why not?
I almost got seduced by those 2 blocks.
Yeah, 4-2. Now that I think about it really hard, I think playing 2 down was certainly a better play. 5-4. Now they're forced to leave a shot. And maybe we just break the
Just
13.
go to the
and,
2.
No, I think you break the 13
Oh, it
and cover
goes
the
to the
4.
4. Yeah,
I
you
know
cover.
it leaves
you
a
can cover
6,
either
but
one.
if you do that the other way, you're going to have to break it soon anyway, and it's not that many more shots. And you still have a bigger problem to clear. Okay, I lied. This is a better play. Of course, the 6 would have hit.
Okay.
And maybe White leaves a shot before
Next.
Black does again, right? And this covers. This is a fantastic roll. Only thing better than this would be doubles.
White.
Nope.
Oh,
They don't.
They have to break something though.
They do. They should just cover the 1. They still have a 5-point board. Black leaves a shot with 6s and 5s. but not double fives. Double twos.
Wow.
Fantastic roll for them, bringing this game much closer to its conclusion. Of course, there are still few bad rolls, but I won't be mentioning them. Maybe they should. Yeah, this is better for the race.
Yeah. Okay.
Worse for contact, and this makes it much easier for them to bear in. But this does help their race out quite a bit more. 2-1. Terrible roll. Looks cocked to me. Kidding.
Well, they didn't do much better.
No, I wouldn't do this. I would go 3 and yeah, exactly.
There you go. That's correct.
Putting checkers on 2 different points, so I have more numbers to cross over. This is not as good. Yeah, that's better for sure.
Instead of playing 3-2, they played 2-2-1.
I don't know why people are so insistent upon using only one hand when you play. Using 2 hands is certainly much more fun. I use 2 hands sometimes when I'm playing with my friends, you know? It's like slapping checkers around.
Okay.
4-4.
That's big.
That is a big roll. Plays to the 2 and to the 1. Puts them in a commanding lead in this race. 4 in, 5 off.
Easy enough. Three
3-1. Still takes 2 checkers off, so it's not that bad.
As long as you always take 2 checkers off, particularly when you're ahead. Something to be said for that. Okay. Favorite to have a miss here, but let's see what happens.
4-2. Just takes 1 off. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are odd, so if white rolls a large double, they could find a way to catch up.
But they just got a void on the ace, which could burn them down the road.
6-5, great number. No more misses. 1, 2,
4
3 and a half rolls for them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls for the other side. So clearly black is in a commanding position. White's going to need to roll magic, lightning in a bottle in order to catch up here. It's going to need to start with some sort of doubles. 4-2 just takes 2 off. Them not missing is big, which means they can still catch up with big doubles. 5-6. They're going to need to start with double sixes right now, or they're going to be in a very difficult spot.
Whoa.
5-2 misses.
Difficult spot has arrived.
That is huge for white, and of course that wins the game. Break time.
Okay.
Okay, no break. Just player switch.
5-4 Barakat and Saba.
2 away, 3 away. So, you know, the 3 away player, of course, is going to want to double a bit more aggressively in gammonish positions. But once things get to a non-gammonish or no more contact sort of spot, their take points are actually higher than what they are for money. Both the 3 away player and the 2 away player both have higher take points than what they are for money. If the 3 away player is doubling the 2 away player in like a long race or some sort of holding game, their take points 26%. But the other way is 25.
Okay, here we go. Oh, he would have preferred that was on the table.
Yeah, the 4-2 is definitely better than the 6-2, but
talk to my agent, man.
6-2 hits and splits. I think splitting is a slightly better play, but this does add more gammons to the position, so maybe at the score this is actually better. It is late here, by the way.
Yeah.
I think 3, and then where's the 5? Just down?
I'd play down. I'd play the 3. Come in with
this
the
is
3
pretty
and
big.
play
A lot
down.
of numbers are pointing on you here, so
Yeah,
I would
you,
enter with the 3 and play the 5 down. It just seems like this gives the other team a bit too much momentum at the score.
I like this.
I think this is a much, much better play. Well done. 4-1. then I guess you have to split after covering. Hold on. What did they cover with? The 1 or the 4?
1.
Maybe you could cover with the 4 and split with the 1.
Yeah, I think that's probably better.
There it is. I like that one best. It cleans up the blot as well, leaves better distribution on white's checkers. 2-6 comes out and makes the 11. Or you could make the anchor, but I'm not sure. I mean, at the score, having the anchor does have a lot of value, but I think this feels like the play that's going to win more games.
I like this, I think, but see what happens.
They get hit with a 4.
5-4.
And the 5 just comes out, or double hits, actually.
Double hit.
Yeah, maybe that is better.
Hadn't played the 5 yet. He was trying to get him to hit the clock. That would have been a smooth move. Talk your opponent into hitting the clock after he only uses one of his numbers. Wait.
This gives good 6s from the roof. That is legal. The 4 hit coming down, the 5 came out. It was on the 23. But I think I would double hit, especially at the score. It would make it easier for me to do it.
Yeah, because they could get in a cubish position here if they...
Or 2. Yes, I'm not sure if white...
That's not going to be it, but they...
you know, knows obviously like all the different score deviations that can happen, right? So maybe they're not sure about doubling super early at 3-away, 2-away. Maybe they work it a bit more normal.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great roll. Entering and just stepping up, I think, is better. So you have a 6 out. And there's no other 2 really that doesn't break another point, so it feels kind of forced anyway. Two 1, not ideal, but of course it's better than double 6. I like this play as well. Seems reasonable to keep everything just kind of spread so you can do more good things next roll. Yeah, I don't think there's any benefit to playing 6-4. I like this play. Two 6 just tries to escape. They miss.
Yes.
They miss. So,
I don't know.
I mean, we have to come out with one of these back checkers, but where are we putting it?
Yeah.
Apparently on the 18. Seems safer than coming out to the... Well, you got to do what you got to do.
You don't have to like it. You just got to do it.
You don't have to like it. You just have to do it. So maybe we play... I would probably do the other one. Maybe this is fine. Go the 23 there and then step up further with the other one. At least it would duplicate 4s a little bit.
There's the bar. Huh?
And this does make the bar. It's a good roll. You could have thought about double hitting, but maybe making the bar at the score is just significantly safer for them long term. 3 and then hit with the 4 seems like what they're going to go for.
Yeah, I mean, what else do they have? They're not going to break the mid. Uh-oh.
Not the best.
Uh-oh.
And at the score, I mean, I would consider doubling.
You need to think about it, but I probably wouldn't.
Double 1s makes the
with
5
3
point,
back.
I think. I mean, you could also make the 2. But making the 5 looks pretty good as well.
Making the 5 looks pretty good.
Of course, you would slow your momentum if they rolled a 2, but it would also slow your momentum if they just rolled a 5. Maybe it's better, though, you know? Maybe it's better to just make the point, but I'm a bit biased. You could just make the 5 by putting both checkers on the 7 onto the 5.
I think that, yeah, I mean, if you do it, I think that's the correct way to do it. But they,
And they enter, and with a 3, making
And
the
across,
11. That is a
across.
great roll.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Absolutely
Clean it up.
fantastic roll. 5-5,
Ooh.
that is a not great roll. This makes the 3-point. From here, I think that is their play. And I just hope that black doesn't double yet until they get that checker out of there. And they don't, but they make the 4 and the 9. That is an amazing roll. 4 and the 9.
Now you
That
got a
is
reasonable
devastating
shot at a natural
roll. It is
gammon here.
way better than making the 5, making the 9, by the way. Way better than making the 5, making the 9. It just stops all the nonsense. Really nice play, really nice roll. 5-3, they have to escape. It jumps the prime. 3-5's a really good roll, actually. Just escapes from the back. They can't do this, really, because their 5 is pretty bad.
And you got to get checkers out of there eventually. And you just that.
And now your 2 that covers also wants to step up. Double
Aces.
ones. 1. To the 7 and
To the
just make it
7
12.
to the 12.
We don't want to leave extra blots in the outfield because if they are able to like attack us, maybe it would be bad for us. Hey.
Brother Dustin.
How are you?
Okay.
Yes. Double 6. Okay. Well, this is forced. It points on them. And now they're out of timing, really.
Good news and bad news, but
It's mostly good news, I think. It's mostly good news because unless
Depends
they
on
roll a
your
2 or a
perspective.
3 next roll, 5-2. Exceptionally good roll. And now, I mean, they could win an undoubled gammon here. It's possible.
A natural gammon right here, huh?
And this just comes all the way up. And then, you know, you could double this if you wanted. I don't think they could take. I mean, do they win 25% of the time here? Maybe, but
I think I just play on here for the.
Yeah, they do. They
for
do
the
get rid of
G.
a lot of value, but they do have the forward anchor as well. So I'm not sure how many gammons they actually win in a spot like this. 6-2, right? This is ugly.
Not their best.
Yeah, exactly. You could play 6-4. I might not though.
Okay.
I might just bring the 6 in and then move the 2 from 18 to 16 and give them the 5-2 and the 6-1. Double 2s is a great roll. How about doubling now, Bill? What's the race?
Bunch.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 90 plus 12 is 102. 112, 13, 14, 115 for black. And they have like 83 there, 83, 93, 103, plus 5 is 108, and 6 is 114. So they're up by 9, which is not a ton.
Not a ton.
But their take point is 25%, which is higher than what it is for money. Maybe they'll feel more comfortable just passing and playing the next game, you know? But they want to count the race. This is very good backgammon to want to stop and count to make sure. It's going to be hard to get that other back checker out, and your board is broken.
This is a tough call.
It's going to be hard to win, but not impossible, of course. They could just roll a 3 and hop out and get missed and have a game in the race, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
What would be your thought process here, Bill, about deciding whether or not you want to take or pass this cube? Are you like a take point kind of guy? You know where your take point is at the score and stuff?
Not a take point kind of guy. I'm more of a count and field kind of guy.
Yeah, of course. Well, just the experience you have playing the game, you know?
I started playing probably well before you were born, you know.
Maybe. I don't know when you started playing.
Probably 74.
Oh, that's well before I was born. I wasn't a thought. My mother was a child then, Bill. My mother was a child in 74. You know that? Let me do the math on that. My mother was born in 59. Bill
She
was
was
playing
15.
in 74. My mother was a child. Bill. when you started playing backgammon. Now, how old were you when you started playing backgammon? Though, were you also a child?
No, I was like 22, something like that.
Okay, that's not too far. It's like 7 years. The problem I have with counting is I lose count after I do the first number and then I count it again and average the second
And I'm
number.
not one.
I've gotten better at it.
Pure counter. I'm not a differential counter. You know.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
I'm a cluster
I would
pure counter.
Yeah, you were pretty fast though when you counted the position not too long ago. Faster than me, that's for sure. I'm not a great counter.
Okay, now they got to send it back, right? What are they doing?
They do have to send it. No. Yes, they do. They're at 3 away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other guys are 2 away, and there's a 2 cube in play.
Yes, so the redouble is sure. I would keep re-rolling until I found a good roll. 6 times the charm. There we go.
Okay,
4-3. That is a good number. Being able to step up is imperative. Very, very critical. I'm very scared
other
for the other
side.
side. Yes, of course.
You
Just
realize
roll into the
that.
gap. 3-4 clears up the outside
Clears it.
checker. I
That's
think
all
that's
you do.
good.
Just run. Just
And now you just hope that they can't get out for a while, of course. And they hope they get out with big doubles.
hope you roll bigger than they do.
Double twos. This is not good for the race. This is great for the black team. This looks like a fast bear off, but it's all wastage. If you want to see my backgammon video on wastage, please go to backgammongalaxy.com and watch the lesson
Take 2
tutorial.
crossovers.
Maybe not. You could slot
thinking
the
slot
3.
3?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's definitely not 8-7.
Yeah, the crossover is also good. I think both plays are fine. 5, that's good
5.
for them. Just
One of 'em.
continues to come out.
Okay. The boys in black need some numbers. Look here, 6-5. That'll work.
6-5, yep,
Take 'em
you can
both
do
in.
that.
Clear the rear, as they say.
I don't think clearing the 8 or taking 2 checkers off the 8 is bad either, because it might keep them from coming into the outfield with some numbers as you use your spares. You don't necessarily want them to be able to enter the race either, you know, because the race was close when they doubled.
$288.91 for black.
5-1, okay, this is good. I like this. This is fine. I know they could leave a shot with double 6, but they do want the crossover, yeah, and bring the ace. No, that's a 4. They played
That's
a 4, not a 5.
5
There
and
you
8.
go.
There you go.
Four one, okay.
White's not doing themselves any favors with their rolls.
Oh, they're limping along.
Not
that's
that
for sure.
black's doing great, but
5-4, okay. They can clear the 8 point now and bring that in. Helps them access the race much sooner. They're almost there. 4-3, okay. You could bring
Take
this
the
into the
3
6.
in.
I would probably bring the outside checker into the 5, just because it ends up being better for the race, because the gap isn't on the 5 and the 4. 5-1, okay. Make the 2 just in case they decide to run. No, don't do that.
touch that checker.
Yeah, make the point. You can make it just in case they run. 3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks strong.
Why not? All right.
Don't see any downside to it, that's for sure. Double ones,
Aces.
okay.
Brutal.
1-2.
Go to the 5.
3-4, okay. Black has a commanding lead in the race right now. The pip count might not show it, but the wastage is telling me the true story.
Yeah, he's asking for permission to roll on the far side, which is the proper adequate.
No, 2-6, the absolute worst. That's a 1. Uh-oh, nope.
Now, 6 and 2.
That's not
Okay.
legal either, I don't think.
Was it not?
That was there, exactly.
Okay, there you go.
That is the original.
6, 2. No, 6.
Yeah, just play
2.
4-2. Looks good. Or you could play, no.
There's no other play.
Well, you could play 6-4, but I don't like it because you might roll double 6 next roll and leave a shot again. But I also wouldn't want to roll 6-2 here. I've seen it twice today, by the way.
You won? Who were you playing with? ZZ? Way to go. Olivia Upman and
Big roll for white
ZZ
here.
won their doubles match.
4-1, okay, so not great. They wanted to hit, but I'm sure black is happy that they missed.
Staying back, betting on a deuce.
Yeah. I've done it before. 4-5, okay, or 5-4.
Just
I would take the checker off. I would go 5 and then take the 4 off. No, don't do that. Take the checker off.
yeah.
Your opponent's broken down to a 2-point board, so you can't be worried about the
no
contact.
defensive
You're worried
liability.
about the race, so just take it off and then just race and race and race and race.
Yeah, no defensive liability.
If their board was strong, I would be more concerned, but their board is not strong, so I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
4-3, just take 2 off, of course. They can't move backwards, so there's no way to hit you. Although I've tried to move backwards before. They wouldn't let me. Double ones,
man.
terrible for the race.
guys-
Great for black here.
Liechtenstein and Levy are not having good luck with the dice.
4-3, I would just take 2. Oh,
Okay, he didn't
wrong
have
side of the board.
2-3.
2-3, okay. Got a pretty substantial racing lead now. They couldn't even leave last roll with double ones. That's hilarious.
5-1.
5-1. Maybe you stay again for
Maybe you
double
stay
6
one
and double
behind. You're
5s.
so far behind, I don't think.
Yeah, it makes
Gotta hope he rolls a set of 6s or a set of 5s.
Makes not much of a difference. Black would love to roll a 6 at some point to help them clear the 6 point. Oh!
That would have been brutal for both. Because had they stayed, they would have gotten a shot.
At least they rolled a single 6 here.
Okay.
It's important to start getting that off before they start getting around. 4-2, still rolling below average.
Okay. Gonna be
Black is feeling good, you can tell. They're having a good time. 3-1, okay. Maybe I would play 6-3, 6-5 here, just getting a better distribution for the future of the race. I don't think taking the
even
checker
played at
off.
the 8th.
No, because if you risk with a 5, you have to bury. So you would actually burn less by just slotting both of the higher points.
I think Mr. B is advocating your play up to the 3
Yeah,
and 5.
my play is probably best.
Oh, they just take it off.
I mean, they're so far ahead, it's not going to make that big of a deal, I don't think. But I think, for the future of the race and for less wastage, I think it's better just to distribute the position. Because here you need to roll 6s and 2s, so you're going to be wasting a lot anyway. And here you can't take anything off.
Let's go to the ace.
No, you can play to the 5 again as well, right? And then play 6 to 2.
True.
Because if you roll a 5, you don't want to have to just keep playing to the 1 point. Not that I think they could lose this race here, but just technique-wise, long term,
Odd to be kind of this far ahead in the bear off and getting difficult decisions.
I know. But they're big decisions, I mean, if the
Oh,
race
they
were
are.
closer, for sure.
I'm not denying that they're
Yeah.
big decisions. I'm just saying it's kind of unusual to get those decisions in a bear off when you're so far ahead.
Yeah. Certainly the other side should have redoubled by now, but they're just sitting on the cube.
Yeah,
but it's
they-
okay. And not a lot of players are familiar with the cube, right?
Correct.
They have good checker play because they grew up playing the checkers, but not everyone grew up playing with the cube. 6-1 and play 2-1.
Okay.
Three 3-1. They missed with the 3. This is not great. I like this play. I mean, what else are you going to do? I guess you could play 8 to thing and maybe take off more checkers with double 4. So maybe 5-2 was better just for double 4s. And double 3s is a great shot. Takes off 2 checkers.
Almost gin, is it not?
It is gin, actually.
Doesn't take off 2 checkers.
Yes, it does.
No. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry.
It's force, actually.
It's all but gin. 8. He's got to have a set. 3 sets in a row.
And then they have to roll an ace. And that is
That's it. Congratulations to Mr. Barcott and Mr. Saba.
Congratulations on your round 1 win.
Good
on
match
stream.
for Liechtenstein and Levy. You
Congratulations.
can head to the desk for a rebuy.
Yeah. Fantastic match. I'm sure
good
that was a lot of fun. I
Hope
enjoyed
y'all,
doing it.
All enjoyed this. Justin, thanks for joining me.
Of course.
And,
Thank you very much, Bill, for inviting me. And I'll
We'll
see
be
you guys
back
on the
at
next
it.
one. What time do we start tomorrow?
I don't know. Noon, I think.
Noon or 1? Yeah, something like this. Noon is good. All right. Well, I'll
Okay.
see you then.
Good night, folks. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.